All right. Am I supposed to be upright or am I supposed to be sideways on lives? Because it's making it look like I'm supposed to be up and down. Trying something new just for today because I'm by myself for a while. Probably can hear the wrestling too. Looks like Kevin Owens is coming out. See if I can find my stuff. Cool. So I'm supposed to be sideways, I think. So let me set that up real quick. I didn't know, so now I got to switch some things. But it shouldn't take but a second. I didn't know. There's a cat in a glass case of emotion. If anybody was worried about the kitty. Nothing's wrong with the camera, Sophie. There's a cat. Jey Uso. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right. I should be able to. Oh. Do everything. Where do I have to sit? Right next to the cat. All right. Well, anyways, I'm by myself for a bit. Leopold will be here in a few. My cat's a weirdo. That's Leopold. You guys know him. Anyways, he can get in and out of this. It's a backpack I bought him so I could take him on walks. And yeah, he likes to hang out there all the time. Anyways, right now we got Kevin Owens out there in the middle of the ring, it looks like, with Jey Uso from the Uso Penitentiary. I don't know if it's probably a little too loud for everything, but it is what it is. I doubt we're going to get popped with copyright unless there's some music. Anyways, Kevin's talking some trash. Jey Uso does not belong in our locker room. We should do something about it. Cody seems willing to give you a chance. All right, let's see if I can get into the chat. Is there a way to make that? So the chat is tiny on this. I thought maybe I could get the chat a little bigger. Oh, there we go. I can. All right. So it looks like we got Sophie in here. He says hi tonight. Is the final Raw under Vince McMahon. Oh, looks like the Judgment Day coming out. So what are they going to do? Team up? I'm going to put Jey Uso and Kevin Owens up against the Judgment Day. Walter's up in here. Sophie's in here. Tomorrow is the Endeavor and WWE deal is finally official. Jey Uso promo. Why the late start? Because I'm always late. I was just trying to get things figured out. I was trying to do it by myself, and not the greatest idea. Let's see. And Walter says Leopold, and Picola says yes, and then Sophie says this is definitely way in seeing you. This is a different way of seeing you. Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying something different because I didn't want to hang out in the office. I don't know how long she's going to be. She's in a meeting at work, and so it could last a while. And so I didn't want to sit there and try to fight with the big reader thing. But when she gets back, I'll probably kill it, and then we can go back in there and restart or whatnot. Roberto says, "Hey, Jey Uso gonna join the Judgment Day?" No, I don't see that happen. And then Killa says, "Space Kitty is the fun in the fun contraption." Yeah, like I said, it's just this backpack that I bought. Loves it. In it all the time. As you can see, he just climbed in it. And Robert says, "Hey!" And I say, "Hey, back!" And then, that was Robert Warning. And then Picola says, "Yay, and I won't be watching wrestling maybe in the third hour." Yeah, I understand. And it's football time. I have the other TV set up to do the picture-in-picture, so I can't do picture-in-picture on this TV. So I will not be watching football until we switch TVs. And then I'll watch the football game, which I believe is the Buffalo Bills and somebody. Would you pause it? You want to pause it? It's not the part I wanted to see. Obviously, that's Wellington. He thinks he's so cool. La 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 la. And then Tyler Moxley up in here. It's not a new place. It's just a new room. Well, it's not a new room. It's just a room where there's a couch and a big ass TV. This is where we watch all the UFC fights and stuff. Like I said, I'm just doing it to change it up just a little bit. It's not going to anywhere near be forever or anything. I just kind of actually wanted to try to broadcast live from my phone too. That's a phone. Never done it before. Can broadcast live on phones. But hey, that's kind of a cool idea. Especially if we decided to do it. There you go. Like do it outside or something. That could be super fun. And Ballin says, "Hi, boss." And then Chris Connie says, "The last night of the McMahon era." So when you guys are saying that, because I know you guys both said the McMahon era, are you guys saying that Vince is just completely out and they're not going to have Vince a part of it? Because from everything I understood, Vince is still going to be very, very hands-on with everything moving forward. Anyways, right now, the Judgment Day's up in there with Jey Uso and Kevin Owens. I don't know if they're planning on going 3-on-3, maybe with Sami Zayn, or if they're planning on just doing. Well, there's a super kick to Dom. Then Kevin Owens attacks Damian. Right now, Dominic's completely out, and we've got ourselves a little 2-on-2 as Finn Balor gets tossed out of the ring. I didn't see Mommy, or whatever they call her, Rhea Ripley, but she don't want any part of those guys anyways. Yeah, they didn't even bring her out, which is nice because they have a tendency that when she's out there to kind of make her look tough, and she'll get in there with the dudes, and we don't want to see her get hurt or anything. So yeah, nobody wants you on their lap if you're gonna just be biting. Yeah, talking to you, piranha. And Greg says hi, and then Kula says, "Cool. It's a change of pace. Yeah, like I said, just for a second, see how it feels. It's like playing the game, just the tip, just for a second, just see how it feels." Woo! Right now we got a commercial. Say hi to the people at home. Say hi. He didn't say hi. He won't go in there. Oh, maybe he will. Come on. Ha! He went in. I lied. He's up in there. Oh, he came right back out. Yeah, he wanted no part. No part. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers' Jets debut. That's right. The Jets are playing. So, yeah, that's interesting. So the Jets are playing in Buffalo then? No, they'd be playing in New Jersey. That makes sense. So the Jets are the home team. Because I had seen something. There was a player that played for the Giants last night when they got smoked by the Cowboys. That the mom was there. And she was going to see both of her sons play in a couple days, like in a 2-day period. And that makes sense. if the Jets are actually playing at home, since the Jets and the Giants play in the same stadium. This looks weird. Yeah, Sophie, it looks weird because I'm in a different place. Not even a studio. Studio. Yeah, Sophie, definitely looking forward to seeing what the TV deals are going to be for next season. I would like them to move SmackDown to a different day. That would be fantastic. Maybe even Tuesday, and then they can figure out what to do with NXT. They could even put NXT on Fridays. But that would be really nice to have wrestling Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Can you let go of my finger? Ouch. Anyways, have wrestling Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday and Wednesday. Like they had it there at the very beginning of what was that, 19, I think. Can you stop biting me? Seriously, that hurts. Look at the holes you put in it. So bite that hand, is that what our deal is? All right, as I look like a Thuzy because I'm getting bitten by a dog. Anyways, we're just waiting for that first commercial to end. It looks like next Sunday they're going to have a Dolphins game. Dude. All right, it is. It's going to be a match. We've got ourselves Damian Priest, Finn Balor versus Jey Uso and Kevin Owens. A different looking that's pretty funny, though. They take him off of SmackDown and put him in a different tag team after he's been with the Usos his whole career. So now he's teaming up with Kevin Owens. Remember that? That could be a trivia question. Can you get off? Really? That's what we're doing? That's how we roll? All right. Damian Priest tags in Finn Balor. Finn Balor sticks out the olive branch. Jey Uso wants none of it. All disrespect from Jey Uso. Which is no surprise, he's been in the bloodline his whole life. And the Usos. Finn Balor's got him in a side headlock, wrenching it around. Jey Uso working his way back up to his feet. Puts him in an armbar. Steps around, now got him in a side headlock. You know, you have toys. Go get your toy. Go get it. Ready? Go. That's not getting a toy. That's not getting a toy. That's just getting up here and biting. Nobody wants to see you bite people, dude. Anyways, Finn Balor into the ropes. Kevin Owens with the back slam right down on top of him. Not exactly sure what they call that move, so I'm not going to say. Really? That's what we do? Kevin Owens comes firing out of the corner, hitting Finn right in the face. Finn into the ropes, reverses it. Kevin into the ropes. There's a big DDT. Puts him out. 1, 2. Finn Balor kicks out. Kevin Owens punches him right in the forehead. That's going to do a lot of damage. Don't punch people in the forehead. It's a rule. You learned that day 1. Oops. Oh, you leaving finally? It's nice of you. Yeah, grab that. There you go. Chew on that. Bite it as hard as you want. Yeah, Sophie said it's been 22 years since 9/11. Well, we get a 9/11 each day, or each year, but we do know what you're talking about. Picola says, so did Becky versus Trish completely stop their feud? It kind of looked like it, and it looked like that if they're going to do anything with Trish, it was going to be against the girl that she was with from NXT. I can't remember her name, but you know who I'm talking about. Because they got into a little bit of a altercation after the match. And then, nope, no thanks. AEW can suck my left nut, says Picola. Jey Uso picks up Damian, drops him. Finn Balor comes in. Finn gets shot out to the floor. Woo! Here we go. Jey Uso into the ropes. Slingshots off the other side, over the top. Barely clears the top rope. It takes out Damian and Finn. Look at that. Dominic sneaks over, takes out Kevin Owens. Everybody's down. Dominic's not part of the match, but he is on the outside. Thug life. It's real. Thug life is real. Sophie, what did Matt Riddle do? I did not hear anything about what Matt Riddle did or anything, but please let me know. I have not been on X for a while. I haven't been doing a lot with wrestling. Need to start doing a lot more, but just been trying to get back on a regular schedule in my normal life. Let's see. Chris Akana, who's the best MLB player from the steroid era besides Barry Bonds? Alex Rodriguez, King Griffey Jr. Either one of those two you could put up there, I think. Probably Griffey. But you had Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Alex Rodriguez. I'm trying to think if there's another that just kind of sticks out. David Ortiz was there. Manny Ramirez. Pujols at the beginning of it, he was pretty dominant. I think he would have won some MVPs if Bonds wouldn't have been there. So Pujols. And anyways, on the pitching side, you got Roger Clemens, Randy Johnson, Greg Maddux, Curt Schilling, John Smoltz. Just trying to think if there's somebody else that kind of just sticks out at me. But anyways, that's the best ones I could think of. There's probably others that are really good that I haven't even named. Andy Pettit. He was pretty damn good. Not great, but good. Scott Brocious for the Yankees. I was trying to think of some of the Yankee sluggers. Was it Bones? Something Bones or whatever. They call it the Boneyard there in Seattle. Bruner. Something Bruner. He was pretty damn good too. Well, yeah, power. The steroid era stuff. So now reports are saying that LA Knight hasn't signed with WWE now. Well, it's his loss. I mean, I guess he could go somewhere else and do something else. By the way, we just had a commercial break. That's why I wasn't talking about wrestling so much. Anyways, Damian Priest, we are back. Damian Priest did tag in Finn Balor, and Finn Balor's taking it right to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, it looks like he's in really bad trouble. We did not see how he got into the match. There must have been a tag while there was a commercial break, or I didn't see it because I was reading the chat. But anyways, like I said, we are back. And it looks like Finn Balor's got Kevin Owens in a headlock, just a chin lock, a rear chin lock, is what they would call that. Uh-oh, Kevin's hulking up. He's getting back up onto his feet. Finn hits him with a knee, pulls him down by his hair, drops the elbow. Nobody's home. Kevin Owens tags in Jey Uso. Jey Uso flying leg kick as Damian Priest tries to enter the match. He'll instantly regret that. Now Jey Uso, breakdance fighting. Bam! Big right hand takes out Finn Balor. Finn Balor into the ropes. Misses with the clothesline. Down. Samoan drop. No, look at Finn Balor. Wisely goes right after the eye. Some good wrestling right there. Big kick. Like a Pele-style kick. Finn Balor's in the corner. Laid out. Jey Uso from the Uso Penitentiary. Haha, says Oos. 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 Goes after him. Goes with his dad's ass. Misses it. Finn Balor back onto his feet. Takes him down. Kicks him right in the chest. Finn Balor's all sorts of pumped up. He's fired up. He's fired up. He's fired up, buddy. Finn Balor just waiting. There it is. Go for the sling blade. Jay caught him now. Hits him with the neck breaker. Damian tries to find his way back into the ring. He gets kicked. 1, 2. Finn gets the 2 count on Jay. Jay with the super kick to Finn. Jay going up top. Here comes that frog splash. Is he going to be able to hit it? No. Finn gets the knees up. Looks like he hurt his knee, though. Finn might have hurt himself. Both men are laid out. That's it. Hilarious. All right, Kevin and Damian are back up on the ring aprons, waiting for their respected tag team partner to tag him in. Looks like we're going to get a hot tag right here by Jey Uso to Kevin Owens. Damian also gets tagged in. Both the big men throwing fisticuffs right in the center of the ring. That's Mr. Money in the Bank in the corner getting stomped on by Kevin Owens. Damian wants some. Come get some cannonball. Oh, no. Looks like Kevin Owens' leg went completely out while he was going for the cannonball. He had to stop running. He's climbing up to the second rope. Spinning tornado DDT off the second. Damian's in trouble. 1, 2, and... Oh, look at that. Dominic looked like he was going to get in there and save him. I don't know what good that would do. That's cheating. But he didn't do it, so... Not cheating if you don't do it. All right, Kevin Owens going over to the corner. Is Dominic going to interfere right here? Kevin Owens' left leg looks like it's completely shot. Damian pops up, punches him in the face as Kevin Owens is stepping. He's late. Still not right. He's sitting on the top turnbuckle in the corner. Headbutt. Damian falls off. Tags in Finn. Finn runs over. Pele kicks Kevin right in the head. Kevin's still sitting on the top turnbuckle. No idea why he's just hanging out there all knocked out. Kevin. Bam. Slam off the ropes. That's obviously a no-sell because that move makes no sense if you're knocked out. But anyways, Finn's done. 1, 2. Damian with the save. Dominic Mysterio beside himself. Jey Uso comes in, gets nailed from behind. When are we going to see McDowell? Look at that. Oh, super kick. Jey Uso kicks Kevin Owens, his own teammate. Then he gets thrown out. Damian also spills out to the floor. Finn Balor up top. Coup de grace. And it's over. Kevin's going to get the 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Finn Balor pins Kevin Owens right in the center of the ring. Oh, with a little bit of help from Jey Uso. What is it, old? Are you too cool for school? Looks like you're too cool for school. So Kevin Owens with the knee injury and a little bit of sweet chin music there from Jey Uso. Kind of a dick move by Jey. Jay's not in there apologizing at all. He's just kind of staring at Kevin. So we might get to see that one coming up here pretty soon also. Let's see. Jeter, Jeter's a tough one to say if he did or not. I just assume everybody did at that time. But his numbers aren't fantastic. All he really ever did was hit. He wasn't a great defender. And he just hit the ball well. And that doesn't really transfer. But I mean, obviously, that stuff can make you hit the ball better, I guess. Sophie. So I don't know if Jeter was on that list of cheaters or whatever. And John says that Jeter got more ass than a toilet seat. Yeah, and and he stayed single forever. I don't know if he still is. He could be, but he was definitely a New York party guy. That's if he was straight. I mean, there's a possibility that he wasn't straight and he just used the girls as a heron or whatever they call that. But I have no idea. I mean, I don't know anything about Jeter or enough to say anything. And the Picola says, dub. And then Sophie says, see y'all Friday. And we will. We'll be here Friday. Hopefully, Dalitha gets back here pretty soon. I know she had a meeting an hour ago, so I was hoping that it would be over by now. And the Picola says, Travis, did you enjoy the last UFC? I did. I thought it was really good. And it was a huge surprise to see Israel and Asandra dominated in a fight that, how would I say it, that was fought under his terms. Like, if he wanted to fight somebody a certain way, that's how he would fight the guy. And the guy backed him up and dominated him with fists the whole fight for 25 minutes. And it was like, I don't know if there was something wrong with Israel. I don't know if he came out afterwards in a press conference and made excuses or whatnot. I would hope that he didn't. But he was absolutely bullied and beaten by the end of that fight and deserved to lose. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Israel might have won a round, but I didn't even see that. But it was actually really good, that pay-per-view. And I was surprised that it was good because on paper it didn't look good. And the only thing that really made it good was that Israel lost. And I'm an Israel fan, but it's kind of nice sometimes to see the unbeatable get beat. And now Israel has lost, 3 of his last 5 fights? Or is it 3 of his last 6? He was undefeated when I first started watching him, and then he lost to Polish Power at 205, and then he lost to Piera, or whatever that guy's name is, the other kickboxer, who he did come back in revenge in his last fight, and then he just lost again to, what's this guy's name, Spradling, or whatever this guy's name is, I can't remember. Anyways, it starts with an S. Very, very interesting pay-per-view, to say the least. And then John says, Rogers looks like crap, and then EWE Network says, hi, good to see you in here. And then Chris says, KO selling the knee, and he was, absolutely. Would be funny if commentary had no filter in terms of wrestling terminology, like saying words like selling or no selling or pins. That would absolutely fruit roll up. Yes, we say that stuff on this channel. We have no problem saying it. I never think about it, but it's true, right? Like, there's no way their commentary team's going to be like, oh, he's definitely selling that one. Yeah, Chris, your boy did win. Finn Balor is definitely got him with the coup de grace and him. And then, hey, Travis from Aaron. And then John says Rogers got carted off. What the fuck? Are you serious? And then Aaron says, where's Dalitha? And Dalitha is at a work meeting. Hopefully, she'll be here pretty soon. And then we will restart in the office. Like I said, I'm just out here hanging out. Probably a bad decision. I don't want you guys to get used to it. because I doubt it's going to happen. What's even funnier is I didn't know which direction to set the phone, and I'm doing it on a phone. So I figured I would do it horizontal because that's how our live streams look on freaking television or whatever, like when we're doing it in the other room. And that's the wrong way to go about it. Yeah, and the coochie clutch. Ivan Putski from John. Ludwig Kaiser's in here, ladies and gentlemen. Later tonight, you shall, sorry, there's a heart noise, witness greatness of the Ring General, Gunther. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to see some fun stuff here on this this night. Where's Polka? Am I in here by myself now? Just me and Argus. Cool. I did not set that there for a reason. Actually, I didn't move it for a reason because of the other stuff that was going on. Oh, Leopold's over there sleeping in the kennel, and then I moved his thing, and now he wants to come get in it, so he's coming back over. He thinks it's super cool. You want to get on here, buddy? Leopold. Get up here. He likes square box things, which is probably not unheard of for cats. I don't know enough about cats. He's kind of my first cat. I did have cats when I was growing up, but he's kind of my first cat as an adult. John says, blow it out your ass, Ludwig. Well, how about that? Boom. Piccola gonna go eat some food. He's got some leftover baked ziti. Zaite. I don't know what that is. I'm definitely not the food guy. Anyways, about to smash. So Piccola gonna go eat for a few. Hopefully, like I said, we can get through this raw. At least, another hour of it or something without Dalitha. She needs to get here, though, so I don't have to read the comments and tell you what's happening. But right now we got Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther and Giovinci, or whatever the heck his name is, segment. But right now they're showing Gunther's win from last week, which was spectacular. On the all in all, what did I do with the remote? There it is. Can't turn it up, and so I have no idea what's happening. Usually I have an earpiece, and so I can kind of hear what's happening. Up in here, up in here. And then John said I had a rigatoni cola. And then I said, with a vodka sauce? Yeah. And then Maxine will join Imperium and Ludwig dip promo. And then num num num. Anyways, yeah, I have a feeling she's going to be joining them at some point too. She looks like them. To be honest, at least two of them. The lengthy, longer, lean look with Ludwig. Now, Giovinci or whatever his name is, he's not built that way or look that way, but God, those buses are tight in the background. Like tour buses. Fancy. Anyways, Gunther is there. Cool. Oh wait, hold on. Chris says, Travis, did you see Rampage, a dream match? It was Discount Bucks, aka Daddy Magic versus the Young Bucks. I did not. I kind of forgot to do anything this weekend. Delita was having some problems, and she was kind of worried about stuff and everything else. And so I didn't do much. I watched the UFC, and then usually on Sundays is when I catch up on like the Rampages and anything else I missed. Sometimes I'll even scan through Impact or whatever. NXT, that's usually when I watch NXT. Rampage and Collision. Didn't watch any of it. So now I'm like 3 weeks behind on stuff. Hopefully tomorrow I'll probably watch, just because Becky Lynch is going to be there with Trish, or not Trish, but Tiffany Stratton. And so I'll probably try to actually watch that tomorrow night. NXT's, just for that reason. I doubt there's going to be a clean finish. I would assume they're setting it up for their pay-per-view. They do have like a pay-per-view coming up, or a premium live event, or whatever they want to call it, coming up here pretty soon. It looks like they're doing a tribute right now to 9/11. Oh, I bet you, if you're young enough to have remembered this, you knew exactly where you were on this day, because I did, and most people, I talked to strangers. I remember getting gas in my motorcycle. I was at a gas station, and I'm very friendly anyways, but I was talking to just some stranger, and I just remember we were chatting, and like fighter jets were flying overhead, and like they never fly over our city. We have a big Air Force base that's like 100 and something miles away, but they never fly this way. And if they were flying over all day that day, and so very, very strange. It was eerie. We don't get a lot of planes here. Like, there is an airport, but we don't. Like, when you're outside, you don't expect to hear planes. So I bet if you were like in a bigger city, especially living by an airport, and you didn't hear planes all day or all week or whatever it was, it might be pretty weird. I live by trains, not now, but when I was younger, and I could only imagine what it would have been like if I didn't hear a train for 2 or 3 days or something. Anyways, yeah, it was very, very, very weird. Nicola said that Maxine's going to be jumping from group to group like a hooker. Yes, but she's a good-looking hooker, so she's one of those, the high-dollar ones. Are you excited about AEW Dream Card on October 1st? I'm not sure. I know, because I haven't heard anything that's happening on it. We'll do it if, and it's going to be up to them, if there's a whole bunch of like people that I know on the card. But if they're going to do it like the one they do every year, the Forbidden Door or whatever, I probably won't do it. I'll watch it for sure, because I like to keep up with AEW. And if I miss a pay-per-view or a premium live event, whatever they're going to call it, I'll be screwed. My question is I read a thing that HBO Max didn't have the technology to do a live sporting event, right? Like Peacock does, and a few of the other streaming services do. Like Hulu, I think, does some live stuff. Obviously, YouTube's way out in front because they have the NFL Network now. But I heard that HBO doesn't have that, or didn't have it, but they were planning on doing All Out as a premium live event or a pay-per-view, like a free one on HBO, but we had to do the pay-per-view. And so I wonder if that Dream one is going to be that. I wonder if we're going to see the AEW Dream Card or whatever on HBO. And if they're going to start doing a monthly, which I'm okay with as long as they're on HBO, and I hope they shorten them down a little bit. 4-hour pay-per-views. WWE used to do that, do the 4 or 5 hour pay-per-views. It's great for fans. Like, I understand, like, and I'm a fan. I meant, like, when you're there. Like, it's great for fans that are there. But I also heard, like, the straw that broke the camel's back is the WrestleMania that they had, where Roman wrestled The Undertaker, and The Undertaker were kind of retired. He put his gloves down after he lost to Roman. It was like 7 hours or something. And I guess the fans were not happy about it, and all the wrestlers weren't happy about it. And so they kind of stopped doing those. Now, granted, they just took WrestleMania and split it into 2 4-hour shows, so you're at 8 hours anyways. But you do get some time off. And the other problem there would be that you have to pay for the second half of the show. Like, you watch the first half night one, and then you have to pay for the second half of the show so you can watch the main shit. Because you're going to put the main stuff on the second night. All right, where are we at? Maxine group. Vince needs to give Maxine some D's. You know, I agree 100%. But it's also, you can't make somebody do it, right? Like, you can't say your job's in jeopardy if you don't do it. But we saw it with Cora Jade. I have a feeling Cora Jade is going to be like a legit wrestler over the next 7 to 10 years in WWE. And we're seeing it now with Tiffany Stratton. Would we have seen it with Tiffany Stratton if she wouldn't have went out and done something about that? Because she was kind of popular before, but now she's like legit. They're having her wrestle Becky Lynch right now. And Cora Jade isn't that far behind her, so far side by side as their careers have evolved. So, and I have no idea their ages or any of that stuff. I'm just saying what Cora did is a step. And now we're seeing it with her and then Tiffany. So if Maxine did it, yeah, who knows what stratosphere she would end up in. He said, I sure, or she does, Cola. Yeah, goes from group to group. I was glued to the Texas Bama. Wow, I lost so early in the season. Yeah, I was wondering because Texas had played them so well that first time they played last year. I was like, I wonder if Bama can beat them this year. And obviously not. But look at this, Miz and Tozawa. That's what's happening right now. This is an awkward match. Obviously, Tozawa's going to win this. And the only reason I'm saying that is because LA Knight's on the outside. He's going to get involved. He's going to do something to cause the Miz to lose this, would be my guess. At least I thought he was on the outside. Did I not see him on the outside? But I don't see him now. I thought he was sitting by the announcers. Maybe that was a highlight of something that already had happened. So, I mean, obviously, this is just a one-on-one match, and LA Knight doesn't show up to continue their feud, then The Miz wins pretty handedly. But I would assume LA Knight's going to interfere in this and cost The Miz, to piss The Miz off and to move him forward so we can get that feud whenever they decide to do it. Chris says, oh yeah, ready for Tiffany Strap. All right. Miz back up to his feet. Skull-crushing finale. Oh. Well, he just nailed Tozawa with it. Is he not? 2 of them? 2 of them? Why would you go with 2? 2 skull-crushing finales? A third? MIZ says 3. Well, he won that one. Like I said, if LA's not going to get involved, Miz dominates, and he absolutely dominated. Like he should have. And then Piccola says, bad credit, Longhorn QB. He is legit. But credit Longhorns. Bad credit. That's fucking hilarious. I'm like, why is credit have this thing? I thought it was his nickname or something. He got bad credit. Oh shit, that's funny. Longhorn quarterback, he's legit. Texas Roadhouse. And this, I live 90 miles from where that all happened. It was freaking nuts. Oh yeah, that's crazy. So you probably like heard it. Well, I don't know if you hear it 90 miles. 90 miles is quite a bit. But yeah, I'm sure you definitely got wind of it pretty soon. I don't think WWE will buy MLW because of lawsuit. You know, I don't know anything about what's happening there. What's the lawsuit all about? Heck yeah, if AEW puts on Max, I will be happy because I get it for free with my internet package. You know, I get it free also with my phone. Like I have the AT&T, and I just kept it. So now, if you sign up for AT&T, you don't get it because AT&T actually split from whatever that was. That was it, Warner or whatever. They split with them before they sold it to the Discovery Group. So now Discovery owns HBO, and we don't get the packages anymore, but we get it because we were already part of it. And I'm assuming that they'll probably phase us out, which is fine. I don't care. All right. And then I would pair Tiffany Stratton with LA Knight because he looks like it looks like a power couple, like those Hollywood types. It could work. Absolutely, it could work. And it makes more sense than Ludwig Kaiser with his girlfriend because, and even, or not, sorry, not Ludwig Kaiser, but Ludwig Kaiser with Tiffany because it doesn't look right. Or LA Knight, I can see what you're talking about. He's a little rougher, but still LA-y. Where Ludwig kind of is a tall, pretty boy. Where Maxine would fit better. What's this? Are you on your phone? Yes, I am. That's a phone. On the phone, Ayla. Waiting on Delita. She's in a meeting at work. Oh, Becky looks really good right there. Anyways, and so we're just kind of waiting for her. When she gets here, I will get off and then pop on back over onto our normal set. But right now, I just figured I'd just watch it out here and watch it on the big TV and just hang out on the couch. Try to not do all 3 hours by myself. All by myself. It's Travis Diary time. Yeah, sometimes I get into it a little bit. Just, what's up, Ava? And then it's diary time. Oh my god. Leave me alone with my diary. Not much. Lisa, what's up? And it says, enjoying some baked ziti. Some zite. For dinner, Travis, I am going to stop by tomorrow morning, probably after I drop off the kid for school. Yeah, and pick up the cat scratcher and the whatever that is, treats. Cool. Yeah. I don't read well enough to pick up the is's and the auses anyways, but yeah. I figured that's what, like, I dropped the kids off. That's why I literally said kids instead of is, because I just figured that's what it was. And then AFW says hello, and I say hello back. Just watching some wrestling. You could hang out with us. Normally, we're in a different place, but tonight I'm doing it by myself for a while, and so I figured I would just watch it in the living room by myself with the cats. There's a cat up there sleeping. I have no idea where Wellington went. I have a dog somewhere. He just sleeping. Oh, no, he's cuddling with Argus. I didn't even notice that. They're all sorts of cuddling. Oh, that makes sense. Well, I need to get my kids into bed, so I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back, she says. Anyways, we do have a commercial. Miz just dominated Tozawa. I haven't been writing down the matches. I forgot to get my notebook, so I don't obviously I remember a couple of them, but there might have been 3, but I think there's only been 2 matches so far. And that's where we're at. Sophie, everybody misses the old format, and we're going to be back in there even later tonight. So have your notifications on. Whenever she gets here, I'm going to move back in there and do it on the normal stuff. I just figured I would try this for experience on how to stream live on my phone. Maybe one time I get pulled over by the police and I'm scared, and so I just record it. I don't know. So if you guys ever see me streaming live in a car, it's because of police brutality. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just saying. I thought it'd be kind of fun to figure out how to do it from my phone and stream live. So usually we have a camera and computers and everything else. With a phone, you kind of have all that stuff built into it. And so I figured it might just be kind of fun. The only thing that I don't like, but it has nothing to do with the camera and stuff, is that I can't hear what's happening on the television because I kind of worry about the noise. This girl has really pretty eyes. Not that one, that one. Let me stop you. It was Zoe Stark was that girl's name I couldn't think of. That was with Trish earlier.
Zoe. I know, right?
Oh, there's Tiffany.
Zoe was just like the way Ronda Rousey and said her.
Wait, is that her name?
Amazing. Speaking of
I don't think that's her
I was
name.
thinking, I'm sure you probably heard, my tag partner is not medically cleared, so I'm looking for another amazing.
Why the fuck can't I think of this bitch's name?
Champion.
That's actually hilarious.
We're basically peers. Do you want to be my co-partner?
Peers. You think you and I are peers?
Peers?
How about this? How about I meet you out there and I can show you limb by limb exactly how large the gap is between you and I being peers. Fine. You're gonna regret this. I'll find someone to be my co-partner.
Oh, there she is. Piper's there. Well, she took her title back. So Piper Niven is there. And so maybe she is cleared now. That's what we're kind of looking at. The Ring General. I'll have to turn it down for the song. Longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever. The General. He says the with a D, like just duh. Duh, Ring General. Love it. An 83-yard run from the goal line. I'm missing football. Hey, look at this. He doesn't have socks on, so it kind of looks goofy, but he is dressed to the nines. I wonder if he's going to get attacked. Probably there's a good possibility of it, right? By his next opponent. And he's a heel, so do good guys attack heels? Are they going to a commercial? Or was that just a little tag in the corner? I figured that would be weird if they went to a commercial. I can't tell if the music's over. I was going to turn it up a little bit so I could hear it. Oh, he's up there by the Pillars of Hercules. Oh, the fireworks show. Damn, those fireworks are close to those people. A 35-year-old record he just broke. From the honk tonk man. He's cool. He's cocky. He's bad. I wonder how many kids are going to remember Gunther's entrance music. Because obviously I remember the honky tonk bands.
To the surprise of absolutely nobody, the Ring General has rewritten history.
The Ring General has rewritten history.
I am now officially the longest reigning and greatest Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's definitely the longest reigning, but I think that has more to do with the talent of his opponents than it does with how great he is.
Seriously, it means a lot to me. First, I want to share some words about all the legends that held this great title before.
All the legends who held this great title before.
Absolutely nothing. I elevated this championship to heights never seen before.
Well, it's about time the title became important. Thank you, Gunther. Thank you, Gunther.
From now on, it seems like I'm only competing against myself.
Oh, we're going to do some more Chad Gable stuff. So Chad Gable's coming out, so they did not cut this one off. So this feud is continuing. Shoosh! Chris Connie says XXX celebration for Gunther. Yes, that's what we all want to see. Who with? Piper Niven?
You're the one that walked your way into the history books, so congratulations.
All right, Chad Gable said congratulations.
Chad, come in the ring. Say what you want to say to me and say it right to my face.
Chad, get into the ring. Say what you want to say, but say it right to my face.
Last week, I saw the look in your eyes. The look on your face.
Hungry eyes. Said he could see what he saw in his eyes.
It said out of all the great superstars you beat during this historic reign, nobody pushed you to your limit. Nobody came as close to beating you as I did.
Nobody.
But the look on your face wasn't.
You know, I was thinking about that, Chris. I was like,
I saw the look.
what are they going to do with Ludwig? Because the great champions have all kind of been Americans, I guess you could say. They always have that foreign heel that they have to overcome, like Hogan, Iron Sheik, and others. But I guess it was more of the Hogan era where they had the Russians and like Nikolai Volkov and even Sergeant Slaughter when he was in the, even though he's American, but he was with the Saudis or whatever in that little thing. But anyways, Gunther is a legit number one guy, but he's also foreign. It's so, are they gonna push him as their main champion, like Roman Reigns is now? Is he ready to carry the company like that? But as a heel foreigner type, you know, when you've got Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, and you've got Seth Rollins, and you've got other great American type. It's kind of weird to me. But they could. I mean, obviously, he has the talent and the presence to be a great heel and a great champion, as he's proving.
And I swear to God, my daughter's walking out with a smile on her face.
Well, they're going to wrestle again in front of his children.
You want another opportunity?
You want another opportunity
Another opportunity for what?
to lose?
To drag your family all the way from home in the first row and see them again to receive the biggest beating of your life?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Embarrass him in front of his
Using your
kids.
children as bait to get a little bit of spotlight?
Chad gonna smack him.
You pushed me to my limit. And you're a fantastic athlete. But you're a disgusting, terrible father.
You're a disgusting and terrible father. Bam. Well, Gable, going fisticuffs. The only problem is it's 3-on-1. Big chop right to the chest. No Otis. No Maxine. Oh, there's Otis. Otis is in the ring. He can't even get up to his feet, though. He's getting jacked, but he's so strong. Look at that. Throws both Ludwig and Ludwig's goon out with him. Gunther going toe-to-toe with Chad and Otis at this point. But Gunther's other level. He ain't going down. He ain't no punk. Alpha Academy getting beat up. 3-on-1. Is somebody going to come to their aid? Tommaso Ciampa, huh? But he brought some heavy lumber there. He brought a steel chair with him. Folding chair. So he could take a seat after he beats some ass. Are they going to put Ciampa in the Alpha Academy? That shit could be pretty funny. Do you think he'll shave his beard? Well, I guess Otis has a beard. But I want to see him in the pink. Get him in the uniform. That should be funny. All right. Right now, they're showing us recaps of what happened with the New Day versus the Vikings. And the Vikings beat the New Day clean. Kofi looks a little upset with Drew. Kofi came in, tried to help out, but what he ended up doing is kicking Riddle and costing them the match. Then they used freaking Kofi as a weapon, like a battering ram, and he took out Drew. All right, where are we at? Holy crap, you guys have been talking. Thank you. That's awesome. Gives me something to read. All right, where are we at? Yeah, Ayla's the Terminator. I'll be back. And she is back, because I saw that later on. Anyways, my boy Ludwig give a freaking awesome promo. Yeah, because he says the with a D. Duh. Duh ring general. However he says it. Of course, Chad wants to be an All-American hero of the all. Oh, I think Delita's on her way. It's a party here on the west side. So I reach for my 40 and I pick it up. Designated driver, take the key to my truck. Hit the show because I'm faded. How? He's like 7 inches taller. Yeah, he is. All 7 inches taller, too. Boogs, the real American hero. Yep, I want Cody and Gunther at Mania. If not Roman, it would be a great story. We haven't had US versus Foreigner since Chad versus Gunther. Yeah, all of that week ago. But yeah, I mean, like a real, like, a credible one. Because, I mean, I still don't see Chad Gable winning it. Hey, look. Woods is back. He's in the back talking to Big Drew. I don't know how tall that ceiling is down there. You think it'd be pretty tall, but Drew, I swear to God, he could just reach up and touch it. Maybe not. Maybe it's just how close the cameras are to him. I'm back, and none of y'all came with me, so y'all not alive anymore. What? We have your 6U Silly Ayla. All right, Woods came out. So Woods is ready to wrestle, so he must not be hurt too bad. The New Day coming up. Drew McIntyre coming up. Oh, it's a one-on-one. So Xavier Woods, Drew McIntyre. If that match isn't like the Tozawa freaking Miz match that we just watched with Drew McIntyre winning, I might just boycott the rest of the show. That's dumb. My six shooter, boom. And then get her done. And then that's not a knife. This is a knife. That's a Crocodile Dundee. Ciampa just wants an NXT match with Gunther. That's funny. Who wouldn't? Crocodile Dundee. And then classic movie. No one better, mate. I did enjoy Weekend at Bernie's. Who doesn't love Weekend at Bernie's? Didn't they do another one? Not that I would ever watch part 2 of that, but I like that guy, the one boy that went to the Weekend at Bernie's with his buddy. Not the one that was in Girls Just Want to Have Fun, but the one that was in Mannequin. Because I like Mannequin. That shit's pretty funny. But I feel like that guy only did a few movies. Actually, both of them only did a few movies, huh? Now that I think about it. Anyways, great duo. Weekend at Bernie's was fantastic. So Dee's here, and when she walks in, she's going to be like, what the fuck? And she's not going to be happy that I'm live streaming in this room. But she's backing in right now. I can hear her in the driveway with her bass. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, why? And then, are you asking me why? And then, I am just doing activities with dead fools. What the fuck am I missing? Can't confirm anything. And then, me too. I got banned from the commentary. And then, supposedly, there's a ghost downtown, a headless woman. What the? Anyways, I'm going to stop the stream. And then, and we will start back up when she gets here, which she just walked in. So I'm going to stop the stream, and then we'll go in the other room and do it normal style. Normal style. What? See, she's all weirded out. I told you she'd be weird. I don't know how to stop it. You have to go forever because there's no way to stop it.
Well, it's fucking creepy.